Damn it.
Yeah.
Speaking of the culture, I blame all of you who've refused to accept that Bow Wow was the first Drake. Bow Wow is saying that
Oh my God.
BET needs to honor him at the next Hip Hop Awards. He's saying that he wants the recognition for all that he has done in the game, opposed to being recognized for his accomplishments once he's a little bit more up there in age. He said, he answered some questions from fans, and one person asked him this: "You think you deserve to be in the Hall of Fame?" And then Bow responded saying, "Absolutely. BET should honor me next year at the Hip Hop Awards. I don't want them to wait till I'm 44 years old. Plus, I'll be the youngest artist in history to get that award ever." First of all, I'm 44 and I'm third party offended. But a lot of people, even when I interviewed Bow Wow at his house in Atlanta, he was very clear that he believed that he should get the recognition that he deserves. And in fact, this is what he said about a conversation that he had with Diddy. Take a look.
I brought Madonna out on the fucking Grammys, dog. Like, I met Barack Obama and got invited to the White House. Like, this is mind blowing to me. Like, I've done songs with Beyonce. I've done songs with, like, I've flew in the air. I was Michael. I was like what do you want me to do? I've skated. What do you want me to? I've done everything. What changed me around was guidance, was cats in the game that really came to me. Like Puff, one time I was at his house. I know we about to wrap it up or whatever, but I was at Puff's house, and I remember him having this conversation. And I said this publicly already. It was already in the media or whatever. He was pulled me to the side and was like, "When you gonna stop doing this clown shit? You ain't no fucking clown. Motherfucker, you done sold out the garden. Motherfucker I came to your movie premieres, brought my kids to your shit. Motherfucker, you a movie star, you a host, you a rap star, you around us. Yeah, my shit. Like, you people can't call me, you can call me. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't deal with clown shit. So what you gonna do? You gonna clean it up, or you gonna keep doing this? Because you don't even need to be doing this to get no attention. Mm-hmm. And when he said those, and that's what an OG supposed to do. Mm-hmm. And when he said that to me, I was like, damn, man. I don't really value what Bow Wow really, what that name really means. I gotta step back and really.
What you built.
Yeah, I gotta step back and really look at this shit.
So what do you guys think?
I agree with Bow Wow. I know this might shock some people. I think Bow Wow, if you really think about it, they called him Bow Wow because he was the baby Snoop. Like, I'm actually old enough to remember when he first came out. He's 23 years into his career. I think the problem with Bow Wow is he sometimes doesn't move like his legacy. And sometimes he acts like he's brand new and he acts a little bit desperate to stay on top of things. And I think people belie his ability to be swaggy. If he acted like Soulja Boy, who will literally tell you every single time you have him effed up and are messing with his legacy, if he acted more like Jay-Z, if he was a little bit more confident in his presentation, people would let him own it more. But I think factually speaking, Bow Wow does deserve to get his flowers because he was an OG. I wouldn't call him the first Drake. That's a lot. But he does deserve his flowers 2 decades into his career. So I will give him that much.
Yeah, and I feel like Bow Wow just gets discredited because he was a child superstar. And people don't understand how hard it is to be a child superstar, a child phenom. You can't just put a little kid on a stage with a microphone and think he's going to blow people away. Bow Wow was doing that since he was like 4 or 5 years old. Like you say, he started with Snoop. So you do have to give him his credit. Rather, we don't know who wrote the records or not back then when he was younger. He had to go out there and perform continuously. Tours, things that grown adults couldn't do. He held that down.
Amen.
He then made a transition into film and television work. Stuff that grown adult artists couldn't do. He's done a lot of things, so I think he does deserve his flowers. But to Blue's point, he's disappointed a lot of people with his antics. And when you want to be recognized as a GOAT, sometimes you got to carry yourself like a GOAT. And it's still not fair. He still should be honored. But one thing a GOAT, well, I can't say a GOAT wouldn't do. It's a new time. I think it's a little tacky for him to say, you should honor me next year. But he should definitely be honored.
See, and I think it's disparity in how these accolades are applied, because if you think about it, in my career, I had displayed a lot of asshole antics early on. And as I clean it up, it's growth. It's growth. I don't think his antics of being on a plane and posting the picture of a jet are going to ever allow him to be acknowledged in the same conversation as a Diddy and Jay-Z. Although I think, he's earned, maybe not them, but he's earned the respect of being treated like a great, and I hope that he does get what he's looking for. He's a dope dude. He's growing. He's a good father. He's talented, and believe you me, when Free and AJ left 106 in Park and they brought Roxy in
Ooh.
and Terrence, we were all side-eyeing it, but then they killed it. But then when they left, we knew that the only person that could hold it down was Mr. 10 Park himself, or Mr. BET himself, and that was Bow. So shout out to him.